house in Bethel. I still got a hotspot and T-Mobile following me, right? I got a van right here and a white truck in front of me. I'm gonna slow down to see if we can get off this hotspot. Now I'm going 50, right? And that's what I do. I slow down on them just to see if they gonna catch up with the tell on themselves. So we got a van coming, right? I'm gonna let you see the van come. I told you that my car messing up. It's a Honda, right? Fake white people is DHD. What's that? 5623. Let's see. I'm still going to speed limit. I'm just going to regular speed limit, right? So we got the Hyundai. I tell you is what's that? A DHD 5629. I told you now these are the fake white people. You see she in there on the phone, on the device, right? Now, as long as me and my daughter was riding by ourselves, you see the difference in the vehicle, right? That's the hot spot riding with us. Now we all of a sudden we out here in the middle of nowhere, right? Now we got all these cars on the highway with house address internet, right? Ain't no houses out here, right? Ain't no homes out here. Hold on, let me get some of my camera footage. Ain't no houses out here, family, for all these houses to be up here, right? Y'all listen to my car and show y'all where we at, right? We in the middle of nowhere with all them houses addressed, right? These all vehicles with them hotspot boxes. These are all the people in them vehicles with a hotspot box and an internet name from a house because it's connected to the cable company hotspots. So that's why when you're on the highway, right, and you start seeing all those internet connects that look like it's a house line, no, that's them. I tell you, they got cancel their cable services and order hotspot boxes. I guess to follow America along on the highway, the gang stalkers. Highway communication gang stalking. And this is what they doing. Scary. They scary though, y'all. They only waiting for you to break down so they can tow your car for some money. So what they do is they sucker you putting stuff in your gas tank, right? Keep dropping stuff in your gas tank. Keep dropping stuff in your gas tank until you finally break down somewhere in the middle of the trees like this, right? Cause we're in the middle of nowhere. We literally in the middle of the trees with them circling you, right? I got 3 cars in front of me and 1 behind me, and then they on both sides. Now, Bod, you notice my network stopped popping up, but it's still moving because it's saying hidden networks in the back. But I got all this traffic that was just on networks. So there's somebody riding around in their car on the gadgets playing with the Wi-Fi, right? Because you notice as I'm talking, they changing up the services. They telling on themselves because I'm telling you as I'm driving how they moving along the highway with me in these cars. And that's why I read out tags so that Homeland Security can run the tag numbers on these vehicles and see who they registered through at the DMV and do a DMV to connect to find out how they getting all these vehicles. Now I got one behind me that's pulling up. It's another Acura. I told you they riding around in the foreign cars with the lights. The lights are very bright on you. This a black man. His tags is 30-day tags 70725. So another thing they do is they have 30-day tags on their vehicles, right? So that they can't be detected by the police. Now, mind you, there goes more hot spots popping up with me on the highway, right? So I told you they riding around with you on these hotspot devices on the highway with a dealership code where they done scan your phone, they already scanned the VIN number and downloaded the Uconnect on your car. So in the previous video, you'll see where it got the Uconnect on the vehicle, right? Where they connected to the vehicle with the dealership, and that's why the check engine light is popping on and off, because the dealership put a little thing in their cars, right? If you didn't make your car payment, they can cut your car off. But by this car being fully paid for, it should not be hooked up to a dealership app, but it's still in their system. That's why when I got my key done, right, and I had the social worker, I showed her how when I lock my doors with the key, the door don't lock and the alarm don't go off. So I had to show how I got to lock my door in order for me and my daughter to be safe in our car. because of how they took the lock off the door. And if you was not aware of it, you probably sitting there with the same issue with your car and just don't know it, because who locked their car door with a key lock, right, and then go back and check it? I mean, you don't go around and check all your doors once you hit that lock button. You can't. I mean, you would think that it's already locked. You know, you consciously, you're not gonna say, well, let me go around and pull all these doors, right? But my nephew did that one day. After I locked the door, he had went and opened the door. And I was like, well, how you do that? He said, I got it out the car, collector open. I went to the car, and sure enough, even with me locking the door was not locked. And that was after I got the key from Nissan. That's why I'm upset about Nissan, because how are you allowing these gang stalkers to work into your car dealership and have access to our vehicles, right? Through the dealership, working in your companies, and then when you call and report it, y'all see the videos on this channel. Go back and search through all these videos I got up here on my channel, where they working in these jobs everywhere you go with a nasty attitude, right? Coding each other not to give you service because they working on a green dot scandal, which is a tap and go credit card, right? Where they press the green button to bypass your password. So they don't need your PIN number if they push that green button. Then they working inside these phone companies and cable companies, right? Now, this is me being back in Bethel with the same circles, right? Now, this me back in Bethel, same circles. But I ain't gonna show y'all these people's face because that's what they want me to do, put them on screen, and I'm not. The cameras that's around me and the agents around me will see all that. They can pull the street cameras. But it's just so weird, right? It's just so weird how they got us all trying to circle us in, right? Trying to tear us down because they didn't realize that, baby, we're not here to keep your kids for y'all to think y'all gonna live free. I mean, the whole basis of that was they thought they were gonna come and we were gonna keep their kids for them to live free. Now I'm at the car wash. This the car wash. I told you y'all I'm back in Bethel. This how bad now. They following you around. They changing the Wi-Fi now. Now you see you got two of them right here, right? You got one here and then one here. Mine's automatically gonna connect to the school, right? So that's why they put that one there. And we out.